Yes, my Between the Liners, welcome back to the show. It's the World Cup this weekend, 2022 in Qatar. It's November. I'm a bit confused. You might be confused. We all got World Cup fever in November. It's a Winter World Cup. England's World Cup squad has been announced already, but we're recording this before the World Cup squad's been announced, so we can say who we think should have been in the squad. Obviously, you already know who's come out in the squad, but we're going to say who we think it should be and who we think should be in the starting lineup. Before I get on with the show, I'm going to introduce my guest. As you can see already to my left, I'm going to come to him last. It's his debut. I'm going to go with the three regulars that are here with me today. They're all making their 9th appearance on the channel. One more and they'll get a special present from me for their 10th appearance. I'm going to start with my far left first. He's my second favourite cousin. He's a fashion designer. He wakes up after 1 p.m. every day on a weekday only. It's Saib. What you got to say, Saib?
Have I dropped rankings because of him, yeah?
We're going to get to that.
Also, yeah, shout out, God willing, season 2's just dropped, so...
Big up.
Just dropped, but...
Big up, God willing. I'm going to put the link in the description for you to go check that out. Special clothing, go check that out. Next to Saib, he doesn't like people telling him what to do. He doesn't like going to his house. He doesn't like coming out the house after work. He has to go straight from work to out, then home. It's Ryan.
Yo. I didn't even know this was about England.
To my near right, he thinks Gabriel Jesus is the best number 9 in the world. His family in Cyprus are watching this right now. Who they supporting in the World Cup?
Whoever, really.
Big up them lot out in Cyprus. Big up the international fans. It's Tunde.
No. Yo.
Are Turkey in the World Cup?
No, unfortunately not. But so I'm wearing England today, but from January onwards back to Turkey.
Say nothing. To my near left.
The field to my Gary Neville.
Making his debut on the channel from the class of Josh Onoma. He's a mixture of prime Josh Onoma and prime Alex Iwobi. A Man United fan also. He thinks Bell's better than Giggs. Wow. Light him up in the comments for that one. It's my favourite cousin. It's Naib. Bro, good to have you on the channel finally, man. What a legend. Yeah.
The B-Tech version of me, man. So remember that. Whatever, man.
Don't listen to that. Sai wakes up after 1 p.m. Let's crack on with the show. As you heard in the intro, we're going to talk about who we want to be in the World Cup squad. And we already, as you lot already know, Gareth Southgate's already picked his squad. Gareth Southgate is a bit of a clown. I'm sure most of you already know that.
Worse than Ole.
Well, yeah, definitely worse. Easily worse than Ole. Before we talk about the squad predictions, just quickly also, it looks like Harry Kane, who me and Tunde went to school with, is England's captain. He's 2 goals away from breaking Wayne Rooney's top goal scoring record for England. He scored 51 goals in 75 games. Rooney scored 53 in 120 appearances, which is absolutely outstanding. Shout out Harry Kane. If he breaks a record this World Cup, I'm gassed. Tunde's gassed. He's one of our own. Big up Harry Kane. Soon to come on the channel, hopefully. Just quickly, I'm going to take it round the room. I'll go to Saib first. You got World Cup fever so far because it's a winter one, or are you still not there yet?
No, I ain't gonna lie. Since like beginning of the year, I was always looking forward to a Winter World Cup.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be something different. So I was always like, it doesn't make sense, but I'm ready to see what it's gonna be like. Because you know, Euros World Cup, it's all about summer vibes and all that stuff. Now I'm going shisha lounges and that. But yeah,
You're not allowed. No swearing on this podcast today. My baby cousin's here, right?
Yeah,
sorry.
Not really excited. I think I will be when it starts. I prefer a Summer World Cup. But one good thing is, I guess, if it was a Summer World Cup, it would have already been over. So I still got that to look forward to. Yeah, man.
Naib? World Cup fever yet?
Yeah, I'm gassed, not gonna lie.
Serious?
Yeah. Like, you're gonna be gassed regardless, isn't it? Whenever the World Cup's gonna be summer or winter.
I feel like the second I see that Harry Kane goal go in, whether it's off his heel or it's a penalty, I'm going to be gassed. I'm going to be shouting out Sweet Caroline or whatever it is. World Cup's coming home. Tunde, World Cup fever?
Not yet, no. I don't know. I'm just so used to the Premier League at the moment.
Yeah,
like Arsenal doing well, everything. Like, I'm more focused on that than the World Cup itself. But I don't know. It's a bit of a unique one.
I was going to say, speaking of Arsenal, do you think like the Premier League? How do you think the Premier League is going to be impacted? Well, all of you.
The biggest thing is momentum, innit? And you know,
It's going to harm you.
it's going to harm it. Yeah, I think
definitely.
it will. Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a different
feel a
thing.
certain way when Kane breaks Rooney's record.
Nah, man. I think we've all known for a long time Kane was going to break his record. I think Kane's the better striker, like goal scorer. So it was inevitable.
What's he on that man? 51 in how many games?
In 75 appearances. And Rooney was on 53 in 120. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Kane's the better goal scorer, isn't it? But
For me personally, I will feel a bit of a way if Kane overtakes Rooney, and he's done it in so many less games.
I want him to because I want him to score and win.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like, I don't want him to.
Yeah,
It's Rooney, innit?
yeah.
look, it won't bother me. Like if we win a World Cup, you're not going to think about it. And if he doesn't win a World Cup, then I mean he's just a goal scorer, innit? That's all he's
Yeah,
going to
nothing changes, isn't it?
Yeah, like it is what it is.
And for like Kane's career, you just want him to get as many accolades as he can, because obviously he's not winning no trophies.
Yeah, he needs it, innit?
Yeah, he needs it
Otherwise,
desperately.
he comes United next summer.
Bro, everyone's going to forget about him otherwise.
Yeah,
He
man.
needs these records, like, because no one cares about the Tottenham goal scoring record.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
No one.
No
I'm
one.
sure
Sure.
Tottenham fans don't care about it.
He's won the Golden Boot in the last World Cup. Can he do it
Yeah,
again?
yeah. He got
Maybe
6
does.
goals in the World Cup, innit?
Yeah, but most of them against Panama and Tunisia. To be
Yeah,
fair, like,
yeah.
I mean,
Them
I don't know how you
Lewandowski
take
stats
it.
right
Yeah.
there. I hear you.
All right, we're going to go into our England squad that we think should have been called up. Obviously, you lot already know at home who's actually been called up. But we'll start with the injury concerns so far. We know Reece James is out, Chilwell's out, Walker's a doubt that we don't know about yet. Obviously, you lot already know. Calvin Phillips is also a doubt, but I heard he's in the Carabao Cup squad this week. So obviously, you don't know if he's played or not, or if he's been picked. Let's go to the goalkeepers first. You're allowed to pick 3 goalkeepers, or you have to actually pick 3 goalkeepers. It's mandatory. I don't know why. Your options are Henderson, Pickford, Pope, and Ramsdale. I don't know if there's any other English goalkeepers out there other
It's
than
just
them.
going to be it's not even a big fuss, man, because
Yeah.
they're not, and none of them stand out like that.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be either Pickford, Ramsdale, and Pope maybe, or
Who's your 3?
I think Pickford probably still starts, I guess. But if Ramsdale goes,
Not forget starts for now, but who's your 3 in the
Ramsdale,
squad?
Pickford, and Pope, probably.
Not Henderson?
I'd take Henderson.
Over?
Pope.
Surely not.
Yeah, man. Because I think Pickford's going to start, and I think you want
Ramsdale will be second.
I think you
But
want
Pope's on good form, bro.
he's not going to play, so the form don't matter. I think Hendo and Ramsdale go for the experience of
But
going.
arguably, you could say Pope starts ahead of Pickford.
No one starts ahead of Pickford for England, man. He's been brilliant.
Forget Southgate and forget Pickford's previous form, but on current form, you could argue Pope starts ahead
But
of
if we're going on
Pickford.
current form, Ramsdale starts.
Ahead of Pope?
Well, his team is top of the Premier League. They've conceded like hardly any goals as well. He's good with the ball at his feet. Like if you're going to go off that, Ramsdale would start.
All right, so anyway, you're saying
Ramsdale. I mean, Pickford.
You're saying
Ramsdale.
Henderson don't go.
Yeah.
You're saying Henderson does
You know
go.
what makes
You're
sense,
dropping
right?
Pope.
Yeah, doesn't even matter because it's the third keeper. It's like
Yeah, probably won't play anyway.
Yeah,
Naib?
that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, the third keeper doesn't really matter, innit? He's either
Who you not
Pope or
taking?
Henderson might miss out.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't take Henderson.
Personally, I
He's bottom of the league, I think.
Yeah, he conceded the most.
Yeah, conceded the most in the Prem. I wouldn't really take him, but I get what you're saying, and he's the youngest out of the 4 as well.
Yeah, just
Tunji?
Yeah, again, I agree with what you all said, but I'd take Pickford, Ramsdale, Pope as well.
Goalkeepers
So,
union over here.
But in terms of like
that crazy stat.
in terms of current form and in terms of how England play,
Yeah.
they keep the ball, etc.
Yeah.
Ramsdale's more suited to that than Pickford, I'd say. But Pickford's been good. So
All right.
don't drop him.
Goalkeepers is, I was going to say it's boring. I don't want to offend Tunji. Let's take it to the defenders.
Done and dusted.
You've got a choice of 10, yeah? I've done the maths. You've got a choice of 10. Let's start with the centre backs first, because this is probably the most debatable. You have to pick 5, but your options are Cody, Dyer, Dunk, Gomez, Joe Gomez, Guehi, Maguire, Stones, Smalling, Tarkovsky, Tomori, and Ben White.
Mings.
Mings, yeah, I forgot about Mings. So who are your 5 out of them lot? Anyone?
Firstly, Tomorrow needs to be there for me. He's
All
been
right.
a guy that's been he impressed me a lot. Plus, bro, our centre backs are all media or dead, man. Maguire, Stones, everyone who's listed there is not standing out. Like, why not give Tomori a chance in it? Like,
Yeah.
he should be playing out there.
Serie A winner as well.
Exactly. He's done it enough to start for England. Like, not only because of his form, but no one is way better than him.
But can I also just say, yeah, you know, in the Champions League game recently, I swear he got smacked up by Chelsea.
Against Chelsea, I know.
Got sent off and scored an own goal or something mad.
I knew
like.
you were going to bring that up as well, because a lot of people have been like using those games and to like judge him. I was like, no, man.
He's
like,
sending off weren't a sending off to begin with, that first one.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad
I actually didn't see it, so I don't know.
He wasn't great. The team weren't great. I don't really rate Serie A like that. Like, it's really slow, so it's not. I don't know how good that translates.
Don't you think from what you've seen,
I'll take him in the team.
could transition that into the Premier League though? I think he can do it.
I don't know.
The thing with Serie A is defensively they're known to be like the best.
Yeah.
So why
it's
couldn't he
slow
improve?
there, so it suits defenders. Like it does. And
So I think are we all agreed on Tomori?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I'm happy to have Tomori as well. Your next centre back, who's
Stones.
the next guarantee? It's got to be Stones, isn't it?
Yeah, Stones.
He's the second best.
Premier League winner.
What after tomorrow?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Not second best, but like
But
He's the one that stands out.
most,
ability-wise,
most likely to be in. Innit?
Yeah. Like it makes sense because everyone again the list is they're not amazing.
Yeah, the centre backs isn't great, you
It's
know. It's
looking
not
long,
great.
bro.
but that's why we play at 5.
Yeah.
three
We
of
give
them.
them all cover,
Yeah.
and it does work. Like
But
I get
that-
why people don't want to play a 5, but just take the centre back pairing. You can't give me a good 2. It's impossible.
So we've just done Tomori and Stones. We've had a bit of camera issues. I'm sorry. Sorry to my baby cousin, yeah? Who are you going for our third choice centre back?
I
But-
think Tunji
Or
said he had-
next in line?
I'm going
Tunji?
to throw a name out there because I think he's like the forgotten man, Chris Smalling.
What a
I
shout.
think he should be in there. And I'll tell you why. I think at the
Bro, you
moment,
get us PTSD back from saying that.
he's better than Cody at the moment. He's better than Dyer at the moment. But this is the best of a bad bunch, right? I'm not saying
Yeah, of course,
he's like,
of course.
Yeah, we're having a
unreal.
bit of, yeah.
Better than Cody, better than Dyer, and who was the other one?
Tarkovsky, Dunk,
Tarkovsky,
Joe
yeah.
Gomez,
Anyways,
Guehi,
you can name any of them.
Yeah.
Smalling
Ben White.
in terms of perform. Not Ben White. No, Ben White is another name that should be in there. But he's more like White wing back / centre back. That's a different story.
To back up Tunjay's point, Mourinho actually said even last week that Smalling should be in the squad, and he doesn't know why Southgate doesn't pick him.
Again, man, he's playing in Serie A, and we've seen him in the Prem. We saw him for England.
I just
He's
think.
had his
I just think for me, he's in better form than all the other defenders.
Me personally, I'm taking Gay from Palace.
Mm.
I'm taking him in my squad. But again, there's no outstanding decision.
Saib or Naib?
He's 22, man. I think take him, innit? Like
This is
we've seen what Smalling's done.
Yeah,
He's
but
had his
he won't be
chances.
like third choice though, would be?
For me, he would be in my 3. So like I would have went.
I don't know. There's
I'd have
better
went-
options.
I'd have went Stones, Gay, Maguire, just because I've
Okay.
seen Maguire do it. I don't. You know how I feel about Maguire. I wouldn't really want him in my team,
That frigid.
but
But he has to be
experience matters in tournament.
100%.
Let's be real.
So-
Stones, Maguire, tomorrow. That's settled, isn't it? And the last two is the battle of like the whole mids.
But my thing is, out of those 3, who plays in the middle?
Stones. No.
Maguire.
Maguire.
Yeah.
But you don't want that's what you don't. Last
man
man. You don't want Maguire
with the
last
little
man.
pace he has. And so Mori's more of a go and engage with a player kind of guy. So you want him either side. I don't trust any of those in the middle.
Then it's got to be Stones. It's got to be Stones in the middle, Maguire on the left, and Stones on the right.
I
Sorry,
think-
not Stones.
Tomorrow.
Tomori on the right.
I think how Southgate does it, it's like Walker on the right. I think it's Maguire in the middle and Stones on the left.
Not
If
Ben
I'm
White.
not mistaken.
No,
On the
Maguire's-
right.
I'm saying how
Maguire's
Southgate
always on the
usually like plays the 3.
Maguire's always on the left.
Is he on the left?
Yeah,
Oh,
always.
okay, fine. Then it'll be
Maguire's
Stones in the
always
middle.
on the left. It's whoever plays in the middle.
Yeah.
It's been Dyer recently. It's been Stones on the right, Dyer in the middle, and Maguire on the left.
That stinks.
Trust.
Bro, that team is mid.
Yeah, it's mid.
Or that
Mid of
3.
mid.
All right, for centre backs here, I personally was going to say Ben White next.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah,
I
he
would have gone
deserves- he
Tomori,
deserves a
Stones,
shout.
Ben
I'll
White.
have Ben White
He
as well.
deserves
yeah.
his flowers.
Like, he's got to be in there based on the start to this season
But he's playing
and
right
form. And like Guehi, I ain't seen much of him. I don't watch Chris by 90 minutes, so I can't say for sure that I'd have him over Ben White in it.
No, I hear you.
But Ben White played centre back last season as well. So you're saying right back,
good
but
last year.
And where's
Yeah,
the
but
right-
he was good. He was a good centre back.
He was
though.
okay.
He
but
was
they
all
weren't
right.
great.
He was better than okay in it.
Who? How?
Ben White.
He wasn't better than.
They finished fifth in the league. They weren't that bad in it.
Yeah,
They were good.
fifth. I get you.
He was a good centre back.
He was okay. Yeah, but you're talking about last year. That's a year ago. To put him
Not
now
really. It
into
was
a
only
new-
like 4 months ago. 5 months ago.
But he's playing a whole different position now, so it's a different set of rules.
We need 5
Going into
centre
the World
backs. We need 5 centre backs. Let's put Tomori, Stones, White, and Guehi in there. We're left with one choice left. Who are we going for? It's got to be what? Is it Cody?
Mitchell.
That's not a centre back, but yeah, all right.
Who did I do?
Probably be Dyer, Cody.
surely
Nah,
not.
not
No,
Dyer.
I'm just trying to think of names like Dyer, Cody.
The only reason you take Dyer is because
Smalling.
you could play in a back three, innit?
Who did we have?
We've got right now Tamori, Stones, White, and Guehi.
Yeah, it's Maguire, isn't it?
Oh shit, yeah, Maguire, obviously, yeah. Well, yeah, unfortunately, it's got to be Maguire.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us are happy with that.
I wouldn't pick him if I was manager, but he will be in the squad.
He's probably going to be in the squad. Can I also say one thing? Cody and Tarkovsky have the best clean sheet defensive record or goals conceded record when they've partnered each other together per 90 minutes in the season so far.
Who's that?
Cody and Tarkovsky. So you saying neither of them should go?
Underrated.
Not really. I mean, Everton play defensive, innit? So it's
Defensive,
like they're
and
going
then
to be
My thing is
defensive.
we've got their weaknesses on the ball, and we know that.
That's our 5 centre backs for now. We're going to take it onto the full backs. Left backs pretty easy, right? There's
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
only one option.
Luke Shaw, yeah.
Chilwell's out.
Who's the backup?
Shaw's fit. The only backup you could say is Side's favourite player, Mitchell.
Oh,
Hey, Mitchell, trust I'm rooting for you, man.
But he don't make the squad, surely, innit?
No, he
Nah,
does.
he's not going to make this.
He's not in the
Mitchell
squad.
is up and coming, bro.
Was he
he's
picked
in
last?
squad.
Last.
No.
Yeah, last season, this season, he's
Nah.
doing it, bro.
He don't get
Bilal,
fit.
I've got you, bro, man. Don't listen.
But the backup is Trippier at left back.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
backup.
Yeah.
Because
But you
Southgate's
don't-
played in there. Southgate has played in there. Right.
Or Saka.
Oh, yeah. It was
Yeah,
Saka or...
Or Sterling.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Saka playing there.
Or Sterling, the way Chelsea are
Left
playing him at the
wing back.
moment.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I got another shout for you, actually. Dan Burn.
Yeah, he's quality, I think.
there's
Left back, back up.
Yeah.
Okay, how tall
As
is
a
he?
backup.
6'7",
Six
something
six
like that.
something, man.
It's crazy. He can.
He's athletic,
He's
isn't it?
agile, yeah. He's mobile and that,
You
yeah.
say that's crazy, but like, just watch the NBA, bro.
That's true. I knew you was on that.
These big guys they can move, you know.
All right, should we chuck him in there anyway?
Let's chuck him in there.
Let's chuck him in there. All right, so we've got 3 options there for the defence, 3 right backs. Southgate last time took 4 right backs to the Euros, so he's only got an option of 3 if it was down to us. Who are we taking?
Trippier.
Trippier, obviously, yeah.
Walker and
Walker's injured. Oh, actually, Walker's a doubt.
Yeah, Walker's a doubt.
So,
don't know.
so you lot know, but we don't know.
If Walker's fit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Walker.
He'll go.
But then he raises the question: does he even start? Because obviously he won't be.
It's not
fit.
match fitness,
So I think
yeah.
Trippier's going to be starting.
Yeah.
and then Trent.
But if he wasn't injured to start, Walker needs to be starting, etc. And then Trent, yeah,
Trent.
definitely, bro. But that,
Does Trent go in?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, he does, 100%. He
does
needs to
Trent
be in
go
the
in?
squad.
That was part of Naib's favourite all-time 11. So that he definitely he picked Trent.
Where's his
Favourite right back.
That was current 11. That was last year as well.
Bro.
Nah, I still put him there as well.
As your favourite.
Yes,
I don't
100%.
relate, bro.
Fam.
This guy
Trent
is
he's
mad.
uncold. He's cold, man.
No, he's not. He's not cold. He's the opposite of Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Did you see how we got ruined by who's the last game against?
Spurs.
The number Napoli, innit? See what the Napoli game?
Yeah, when he got nutmeg in the start.
Bro, there's
he
been
was getting
so
scared.
many games this season. I
Yeah,
don't
this
even know
season's a
what
writer
games
for
are.
him, innit?
Even
It's kind
Spurs
of
as well.
yeah.
He was getting it like they were ruining him.
Bro, the guy is mid. He's been mid.
He's not mid, man.
Nah,
He's mid.
Generation. Like, he's a
Defensively.
talent, man.
He's not
No one like
generational.
him.
He's not generational.
Bruv,
He's
no
not
one like him.
generational.
Oh my days, no
Hey.
one like him
Hey, bro.
No one
in the
like-
team.
We've seen.
Besides James, Reece
We
James.
saw
Man.
the generational right back. That was Danny Alves. We then saw Philip Lahm. Do not tell me that this guy, who cannot do one half of the job, is and maybe even 60% of the job.
Well, I've got a question for Naib. Is Reece James generational?
He has to
Yeah,
be
he's in the boat, bro. He's the best right back.
He's-
Wait. Is Reece James generational?
100%, yeah.
All right.
How
Cool.
many
the
generational right
best.
backs have we got? It takes away if you're all generational.
No, you can have 2 in the world right now, and that's James and Trent.
They're the only 2.
Surely Trippier is better than Trent.
100%.
I don't know, man. It could be just informed purple patch thing, innit? Not purple patch, but
He's been doing it for years, to be fair.
Newcastle as a team, they're doing well, innit? So like, Trippier's doing
He
well.
won the league at Atletico Madrid.
But Trippier was, huh?
Reece James or Trent?
I don't know, it's debatable, innit? Because I
Come on, that's not
like
debatable,
Trent
bro.
more, innit? But I prefer him.
What
But
about-
James is better. I think James is
What about
better.
Yeah,
Cancelo?
James is better.
Cancelo. He's a left back.
Yeah, but
He's a left back. He's a left back. And he's been
started
terrible at defending. So
Yeah,
why
but
Trent?
is he
Why is
generational?
Trent getting slandered
Is he
for that?
generational?
He's world class. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Is he generational?
generational.
Because you said generational. So there's 3 generations.
He's building a new generation of right backs right now. So of course he's generational.
No, he's not.
Everyone wants to be right back like Trent right
No
now.
one, who wants to be a right back?
Me.
I play right back on my Saturday team and I hate it. No one wants to be a right back.
All right, boys. Let's.
Boys about to get onto it.
Does Trent even want to be a right back?
No.
He wants to play CM.
I suppose I failed.
That's facts. That's facts.
Midfield, innit? Yeah.
That's facts. All right, let's
I'm not
take.
gonna write that for a trend right now. Let's move on.
Innit? This guy supports United apparently. Yeah,
Apparently.
we'll take it onto the midfield. You might even chuck Trent in there now. I don't know. We need 6 midfielders. I'm not including wingers for now. Yeah, for the 2 in the midfield, we've got a choice of 6 in the centre.
We know we're starting.
Who's the
The only guarantee is
who's the
won
first guy out of the 6 you're picking?
The guy who should have won the young player.
Jude.
The one who got robbed in.
So
yeah.
Bellingham goes in straight away. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's undeniable, isn't it?
He's better than Gavi, Pedri, or his name.
Wait, Rice is the
Right.
But Rice is
Yeah.
guaranteed. He's at 6.
Rice.
He's the only number 6 we have.
All right, so Rice and
Rice.
Bellingham guaranteed. Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
2 out of the 6 done.
They're starting. That's
We got
done.
4 choices left. Who you picking? Your options are. You know what? And I want to talk about this on
Madison.
camera as well. Forget
Wait, no,
Madison.
wait, let's
Forget
get to
Madison
it.
for a
Yeah,
sec,
yeah.
because I'm sick
He's
of
a-
this guy. Yeah, Jordan Henderson. Does he go? Yes or no?
Yes.
Why?
He probably does. Yeah.
He's so basic, bro.
No, you said yes as a backup here, but then Phillips is there. But at the same time, he ain't got the full more of the games to even come as a backup as well.
Who? Phillips.
Yeah, so Henderson
Phillips
needs to be
is-
there as well. Do you get it?
Look,
He gets in because he's fit. Henderson.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
more.
And he has the whole team.
Yeah, he's got the team
The
chemistry.
leadership
spirit.
qualities.
the
Yeah.
guy's got the experience.
Yeah.
He's got some ability. I know.
You need a senior guy that can do it.
You need a
Can't-
donkey. You need a
Look.
donkey in the team.
Does he start?
He doesn't start,
No.
Then it's a waste of a space.
It's not, man. You can't waste. a space
What,
on
who's
experience.
better?
There's not really a waste of
Who's
space
better,
anymore.
Jordan Henderson or James Ward-Prowse?
Henderson.
Henderson. Yeah. At the moment.
How?
Because Ward-Prowse,
They both
what
do
he-
the same thing, bro.
Because what Ward-Prowse is good at, we're not going to utilize. He's not going to be taken free.
What's
kicks.
Henderson
He's not
good
gonna
at?
do so.
Pressing?
He's good
The
at
leadership
bringing
on the
But
people
Ward-Prowse
together,
can do what Henderson does, though, surely.
but not in the locker room,
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's
that's true.
what we need because you're not starting. Your job is going to be 10 minutes
Yeah.
here, 10 minutes there. What are you doing?
Yeah,
off
because
the
after
pitch
Henderson,
impact?
after Kane,
Ward-Prowse
Henderson's
isn't
the only
doing
other senior guy that can have the locker room. No one's respecting Maguire, I don't think.
Boys, I'll take your word for it. I'm not happy. We've got Jordan Henderson in the squad with Bellingham and Rice. We've got another choice, 3 more. Madison, surely.
Yeah.
My thing
Yeah?
Madison is, he should definitely go. But where does he start? Like, what's the
He
point
doesn't
of he doesn't? But he's not a backup player at the same time,
No,
and he's not starting the wing the way we play. I mean, England plays and stuff.
If obviously this is probably not going to happen, but if Southgate played a 4-3-3, then he starts, right? Or not? Even then, you don't know.
Yeah,
'cause
he
it could be
probably-
He probably
Foden,
doesn't because
Foden.
there's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
name we've not
Mount.
mentioned yet. Mount.
Mount. Oh shit, Mount. Yeah, obviously Mount's got to go. Yeah.
Listen, we need to jump
Yeah?
off. People need to jump off that wagon as well, man.
No, but Mount's
not
gotta
being-
go.
Yeah, he's going, but he's not that guy. Like
He's Henderson, bro.
Yeah,
No,
he's
no,
not, he shouldn't be
he's
starting.
better than Henderson, bro.
He's good at pressing.
He's
No,
not a
no, no,
starting
no.
lineup guy, bro.
He's
not- he
technically
ain't done
gifted,
enough to
Mount.
be- huh?
No, Mount is technically gifted as well.
So is
Apparently-
Foden, Grealish, and them lot.
Yeah, but
Like,
them
he
man are
doesn't
sick.
get- huh?
Them man are sick though. Like
Apparently.
he's
But-
just
But
below
you're
them.
starting Foden, Grealish ahead of Mount. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
think.
Apparently, man, but I just don't see what he does that he gets him in these teams
Same.
constantly.
Apart from changing his hairstyle every week.
No,
as
no,
well.
I've seen him do bits on a pitch. I reckon
No, of course we've seen him.
Yeah.
He's got,
How many games?
But what I'm saying is, you don't do that regularly.
10 games.
And he gets to play through all of these
Nah.
games. even
I'm
when
seeing my brother
bad.
turn off the TV, and that says a lot. And he supports Chelsea.
You nudge it.
Yeah.
Does
He's
he watch
just
football?
Well, he's a big Mount support, but nowadays, like, oh no, Mount is dead.
Bro,
He knows football.
Najib don't watch football, bro.
Bro,
He comes out in his
like-
Chelsea top, bro.
No, I got friends who are the same. Like Mount, they're very hit and miss.
Bellingham, Rice, Henderson, Madison, Mount. We got one more slot for the midfield. I'm gonna chuck out some names for you. Maybe Calvin Phillips if he's fit, Gallagher, or
Another Chelsea guy, Ruben.
Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah.
He's quality, man. He's quality. Obviously, like he has donkey moments, but I
Is
like
he
it on the
quality?
ball. On the ball, he's actually he's really cold.
I'm not sure
I
about
don't know what his
Loftus-Cheek.
position is. Honestly.
That's the thing. And he's versatile. Yeah, that's the thing.
I think he's
You cover for right
a
back.
lazy cam.
Yeah, look,
He's a failed
Yeah.
number 10, turned into a box to box.
turned into a failed box to box.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, he's talented enough to play in
if
different
Phillips is
positions, but
fit, if there's anything, take Phillips.
Bellingham,
Rice.
Rice, Henderson, Phillips, Madison, and Mount. That's our midfield sorted. We're gonna take it on to attack now, and we got a choice of we're gonna try to get 7 in there, and obviously there's a lot of choices to go through. Some out of form, some in form. Number 1 on the list
Kane.
goes without saying, Harry Kane, no debate. Yeah. Who is your next to go? And I guess, all right, I'm gonna take it on.
I'll
I'm
tell
gonna
you
ask you
my
first. Sorry, actually, before we go into the wingers, who would be your backup for Kane? Your options are what?
It has to be Rashford or that's it.
Wilson, Tony,
Rashford,
Abraham.
Rashford,
Abraham.
Rashford going, but I think for his versatility, So he wouldn't be my backup.
Yeah.
For my backup, I would go Tony.
But with Tony, like he's been on form this season, does great. But first major tournament with England, all that stuff. Like, do you really?
He's a backup. Kane's gonna play 90 minutes every
No,
game.
but no. My point is, surely Abraham or
No, why? What's Abraham done?
Abraham's scored 3 goals this season only. Not really been on the greatest form.
but he's got more experience than Tony.
He's played. He's got more caps for England. Yeah.
Who's other backup striker?
Wilson.
Wilson as well.
Nah, man.
He doesn't.
Wilson's injury prone, so I don't want to take someone who gets injured.
But he's bagging goals this season.
Yeah, but Tony's joined with Kane 11. Like, if we're talking about goals and this season,
And you can take a penalty as well.
Yeah,
and
true.
that was
That's
what I
a
was
shout.
thinking.
Yeah.
Penalties. I mean, I know Callum Wilson can as well.
Yeah.
But if it comes down to penalties, I think having Tony there he's 20 for 20.
Are we all agreeing Tony? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm happy with
Yeah?
Tony. Yeah.
After the backup for Kane. All right, so we've got 5 slots left. These are obviously. Let's go to the right wing first. Yeah.
This one. Let's go with
Saka.
Saka.
Yeah.
21 years old. Basically got the right wing slot to himself. Basically, and I don't even like saying that in front of Tinjay.
I don't
It
think,
burns me because obviously we
But
wanted.
he's a quality.
No one
player.
better than
Yeah.
I
Saka.
don't think he's better to himself because I think that's where Foden's going to be trying to get in as well.
I think
Right wing.
No, I think he's on the left, Foden.
I don't think
If they start
Sterling's
Sterling-
going to be on the left.
Oh, then,
Sterling's
yeah.
starting.
Yeah, Sterling's
like
starting,
let's just. So I think it's
All right,
Foden
so
and
I've
Saka.
put Kane in. I've put Tony in. I'm gonna put Saka in. Ryan's saying Sterling.
I think it should be Sterling.
I think he goes in the squad. Whether he starts, I'm gonna get to that later.
No,
we'll
I'm
get to the
saying, I
lineup
think
later.
I think the choice is it should be.
All right,
Kane, then
yeah,
Sterling.
I get that. Yeah. Your options are Foden. Obviously, has to be in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Foden's got to be in there. So that's 5 spots. Your next 2 slots is either what? Grealish, Rashford, Sancho,
definitely not Sancho, but Rashford.
Harvey Elliott,
Harvey Barnes.
Harvey
Elliott?
Barnes. I rate Barnes.
Um,
Elliott's all right. One for the future. Get him in there. Get some
I don't
experience
know,
in
man.
there.
No, he's
Harvey Elliott.
basic as well, man.
Nah, he's a good
He's
player.
just a
man.
left.
who else
I
we
don't know,
got?
man.
There's more, man. Eze, I guess, could go in there.
Eze. All right, so we got 2 slots left. Realistically, it's probably Rashford, Sancho, or Grealish, right?
It's Rashford, definitely. I think based on this season.
Based on form, has to be
Yeah.
Rashford, isn't it? And then what?
Versatility.
And
He
then
could kinda
Grealish is
play across.
obviously.
And then Grealish and Sancho, who are
obviously.
probably both off form.
But Grealish will
Because
make
of name as well.
He
Based on
attempts.
CV.
From this season alone, yeah, he's done more than Sancho has when he goes going with the ball and everything. I've seen a lot more.
That's not
from
his
him.
best position, man. Left wing is not his best position.
Yeah, he should be calm, innit?
Should be
Yeah,
calm.
but he's not going to do a 4-2.
Even
3-1.
Pep's not going to put him calm
Yeah.
ahead of De Bruyne,
And I
etc.
don't even know, like, yeah, Grealish does do the take-ons and stuff, but even then, the way he's been playing is not.
Yeah, it's not been great.
But you still
Like-
take him though. He's something different. Like
Yeah.
He
him and
is.
Foden. Like
But Southgate doesn't like him either, by the way.
I have Grealish in my team.
All right, guys, that was our World Cup squad, finalised 26 man. We're going to see how it relates to the actual real squad that Gareth Southgate's put up, but this is what we wanted. So we're going to go into the starting lineup now, and rather than doing what we think Southgate's going to do, because we all know Southgate plays
Dumbass.
a very pragmatic style, to say it politely. Certain man were thinking of words beginning with T. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Now you've got it. Anyway.
no, I don't know. Is it?
Terrorist?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Southgate's a terrorist? I don't know. That's
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to get cancelled for that. Anyway, I'm going to go with our I'm going to start with formation first. Rather than saying who you want in the starting lineup, I'm going to go around the room first. Say, what formation do you want to see? If it was up to you. Into the mic.
If it's up to me, then I'm doing 4-2-3-1. If it's up to me.
Right?
I'm gonna stick with 5-2-3.
That's what you'd prefer.
Look, I prefer it because I don't think we have the ability to play what I would want to play,
Yeah.
and I feel like you might as well start how you mean to go on in it. Like we could play a 4-2-3-1 against Iran, and it will probably be fine. But when we play France or Brazil, or it's not gonna work. So I'll just go with a 5 at the back. I'll play 2 and a 3. But
You're sounding a bit Southgate-y, you know?
bro,
But he's being real though. I agree
nah,
with you. Man.
because
I'm gonna
look, if it was me managing, cool, and if I had 2 players I trusted in centre back, I
Yeah.
would definitely play a 4. I do not have a 2 I trust.
I think I'm forcing the whole 4-2-3-1 because I want Grealish as the cam in it. I think he'll just
even if he played that formation, Grealish ain't starting. Like,
really.
Yeah, Grealish ain't starting.
What, over Foden?
Madison,
Especially
Madison-
on current
Foden's not a
on
cam,
current
though.
form, like Madison
Foden's
starts ahead of
definitely a
Grealish.
cam.
He's
No,
not a
he's
cam. He's not a
Played-
cam.
He's played left or right.
Who?
Grealish has never played
Foden.
as a cam. Never. Grealish used to play on the left for Villa. He just had a free role.
I feel like when Foden came up, he was a cam.
He was a cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now,
He's
because of
doing
Pep,
what
he's like a winger now. Naib, you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
5-2-3?
Yeah.
Just to be safe or protect the back
Yeah, our
four,
centre backs
maybe.
are not good enough, and our full-backs as well. We're missing James, Chilwell as well.
Yeah.
So
I personally, I'll go for 4-2-3-1, like Saib said. Tunjay?
3-5-2 with the wing backs for me.
A bit more safer.
Yeah.
A 2 up front, though. That's the difference. Between
wait, is this against Iran?
Ryan and Naib.
Yeah,
against
Iran
Iran.
and
No,
the group
Just
stage.
in general. Just in
You
general.
going with a
Against a harder
Yeah, I'd
team,
say Sterling and
against a
Kane
harder team,
up
he'll be
top.
5.
Saka. Or are you gonna play in wing back?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Wing back, yeah. On the
But
like
this
left.
is general formation.
Going ahead with like the majority consensus in the room and what Southgate's probably going to do, we'll say it's going to be a 5-2-3. Yeah. Who's in goal? Saib?
Pickford probably.
Ryan?
Pickford.
Naib?
Pickford.
I'll say Pickford.
Pickford.
Tunjay? Pickford. And it's probably based on his England form. Even current form, he's doing pretty
Yeah,
well.
he was the
making
best
some
keeper
good
last
saves.
tournament as well
Yeah.
in the Euros.
And I'm not going to lie, I feel like he's improved, especially since that Euros.
Yeah. He's really good at the Euros.
Yeah.
And I think he's kind of taken.
Yeah, like his confidence has gone to another level now. He's playing better for Everton as well.
Bit of a random question, just to throw it up there.
Go
Do you
for
think Pickford would be good for United?
Nah.
No,
No.
No.
he's another
He's
howler.
too
donkey
erratic,
keeper.
yeah.
Even though he's like a ball
You
player,
only got De Gea, man.
goalkeeper.
What's the,
I
what's
think
the,
he's too erratic.
He's
it's
alright.
not about erratic. He's just howlers, isn't it? Just
He's alright on the ball.
He's cut down the
But-
howlers, though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't have him.
I don't know, man. Pickford he looks too crazy, man. I can't
He
take
does,
it.
innit?
He's got
You know,
the-
like
Looks too
Scouse
crazy.
kids. Like,
Yeah.
He's got those short arms as well, innit? He flaps at everything.
Dinosaur
Bartes.
arms.
Yeah.
Hey, slow down with that talk, bro.
No, but that's who man.
Slow down.
Couldn't
Bartes.
reach the top corner and
Yeah,
that.
you know what? Bartes, I feel like, was a bit overrated, you know?
He was because he played for France.
Overall, we're going for Pickford, yeah? I'm going to write that down quick. All right. All right, so Shaw picks himself, yeah?
Shaw,
Or do you go for Trippier at left?
Nah, sure.
No?
Yeah,
You go for
he's
Shaw,
short,
yeah? And proving himself for England team as well.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing
He's done well
Southgate.
recently.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
in the
yeah,
last
And he's
couple games.
done
Yeah.
well
Last season.
recently. He's
Yeah.
picked up a little. Yeah, good timing. Let's go for the right wing back. And who do you pick now? And obviously, we're going to assume in our squad we pick Walker. Yeah, we pick Walker,
Yeah.
assuming he's going to be fit.
I'm going.
It's either Walker, Trent, or Trippier.
Trippier.
Trippier for
It's
me.
Yeah.
probably Trippier only because even if Walker comes, he gets selected, he's back from injury, he's not going to be fit or in form. So he has to be Trippier.
Yeah, I think and Walker's always a shout for the right centre back position.
Yeah, that's where he's been playing
You know what I
anyway.
mean?
Yeah.
He's not so good as a wing back anyway.
And Trippier's kind of like Mr. Reliable right now,
Bro,
isn't
he's
it?
been dropping 7 out of 10
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah.
Guy's been quality.
Does well for England and Southgate as well.
Can take set pieces.
How old is
And
he now?
takes set pieces.
He's 31.
Yeah, I think it's 31, yeah.
32.
Naib, any disagreements?
I was gonna say Trent.
Oh, here we go.
No, but
Generational.
Trippier, yeah, he deserves it, man. He deserves the
Bro,
spot.
no one wants to see Trent getting ripped by some left wing Iranian.
It don't really
guy.
matter. He's
Don't
playing
know.
right wing back. He's playing right wing back.
Jan Bash.
So wait,
He has
would you,
Walker behind
but
him.
would you prefer to go into this tournament and start Trent? Like even based
I'm
on
the
the current
manager.
form,
Yeah, of course, I'll play Trent.
but even based on the current form that he's on,
Yeah, but he's
Ahead
going
of
to
Trippier?
provide a lot of like.
I've been saying that more
Chances.
because of the balls he whips in for
yeah,
Kane
I get you. Yeah,
to bring
Yeah,
him
but,
down.
but Trippier's not like he can't whip a ball. That guy.
Yeah,
can whip
Trippier
yeah,
can
yeah,
whip
no,
balls as well.
and also the style of football that England play, we're not really attacking, so I think it's safe. for us
Obviously,
to
the
play
different
Trippier.
system than Klopp, innit?
Yeah.
I'm just throwing his name out there.
I get you. This guy loves Trent, bro. What's wrong with you,
Some fake
fam?
Liverpool fan. You need an episode of all the fake fans.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my shares
I'm not
boy,
a fake
was a fake United fan. He's another one. Is Dre or Dom? No, Dre's.
Dom supports.
Dom supports
Mourinho.
Jose
Dom
Mourinho.
supports everyone except Arsenal, basically.
yeah. And Dre's. Was it Dre or someone else?
I just have my
Dre.
favorite players, man.
No, Dre just don't watch that much football.
Dre doesn't watch football.
You need an episode with those three and just watch them back other teams, but down teams.
All right, Pickford, Shaw, Trippier. You've made it in our starting lineup. BTL pod starting lineup. It's the centre backs now. We're gonna go for 3 centre backs. First name has to be John Stones, yeah? Just because he plays for Man City and he's on form, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
best out there bunch as well.
Probably. He's not even that great in my
So I'm saying,
opinion.
but it's just a mid bunch. Well, I mean, I'm playing tomorrow, innit? But
All right, so after Stones, he's got 2 partners. Who is it? Right, let's go for the right first.
well, again, Walker.
Walker.
he
If
can
he's
play
fit?
there.
Yeah.
If he's fit, I think
I'll
would
take
play him. I'll take him. Like, why not? So yeah, probably Walker. Yeah.
Not Tamori,
That's the thing. Because tomorrow's been playing and not been injured as well. And it's
not
like,
Ben White,
another one as well.
No, but
Oh
it's
my
not-
God.
who we've
if-
picked in our squad.
Like,
So
it's Ben White or Stones. You can't have both.
Because when I say
I
Maguire's definitely starting
think?
left back, even if
don't think it'll work.
I mean,
all right, let's assume Walker's not match fit or maybe not picked. Yeah? Who goes in?
Ben White.
Ben White probably.
Yeah, Miles. Yeah, he has to, man.
Over Tomori?
Tomorrow could play on the left. He plays on the left.
I feel like
left
Maguire's
now.
going to start.
I was going to say, look, realistically, Maguire's starting.
Maguire, oh my days.
Like, we probably don't want it to happen.
We don't want him, but he's going to start.
It's probably
He's
happening.
not even match fit, so what's the point being
This
in
isn't
mind?
real.
This is another thing as well. He's not
But
match
that's
fit.
a-
Because if we're being realistic,
Yeah.
like Dyer's starting, isn't it? But
He's not in our
He's
squad.
not in
yeah.
our list.
Especially in that middle part of the three.
yeah, do you know what I mean? So it's gonna be Stones, Dyer, and Maguire, and that's gonna be. But
Is
anyway,
Dyer actually starting?
I think so, man.
He probably would start.
I think so.
Yeah.
Serious?
I wouldn't start him, but he
I would, though.
will
Yeah,
start.
especially see that Liverpool game. He's just a donkey, man. That's it.
He's still the
He's
same
dead.
guy like 5 years ago.
But
Yeah, he's dead.
do you know what? Based on like current form, then probably Tomori, or Ben White. It's between those two, I think.
If Walker's injured.
Because really, on current form, you have those three: Stones, Tomori, and Ben White.
Yeah.
But we just assume Maguire's gonna get him.
So, all right, left side centre back, we're going to assume it's Maguire, yeah?
Yeah.
Because Southgate bums Maguire for some reason. And he's not
Varane-
even match fit.
And the Varane injury happened. Maguire's played a couple games.
Yeah.
Now, so I feel like he's just gonna get in the team.
That's his excuse, isn't it? To play.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our back five, and including Pickford, back six already done.
Maguire, Stones, and Ben White or Tomori?
We're going to go Maguire, Stones. If Walker's not fit, who are we agreeing for? Let's agree on one name. Tomori or Ben White?
Tomori.
I'll say White because I've seen more of White than I have Tomori. So, and I'm biased.
I would have Tomori, but I think Ben White will get it.
I think Tomori because I don't think Ben White's played centre back this year, so I don't think Southgate's gonna play him.
I'm going to say Tomori, not because I've seen a lot of him, but because I heard he's quick. And if Walker's not playing and Trippier's playing and Maguire and Stone's playing, we need a bit of pace. And Ben White is not slow, but I think Tomori is faster.
Probably Tomori's faster.
Without being stereotypically discriminating. But he's probably
Probably
faster.
more physical as well. So
He's probably faster.
That's what I mean. I feel like the physicality as well.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't have Stones and Ben White. They're both a bit lightweight.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. Tomori is quite physical. Naib?
Tomori.
I think that Tomori takes it then, isn't it? It's three of us. It's three of
yeah,
us.
Tomori, yeah.
3, 4.
All right, we're going to go for, if Walker's not match fit or not picked at all, we're going to go for Tomori at the back. Back six, Pickford, Maguire, John Stones, Tomori, and Trippier. Is that French? Or
Trippier.
Like, is that French?
Bro,
name?
he's mixed race, man. Trust me. No, come on, he's tan.
He actually looks like a quarter black,
Did we
no?
speak about it the other day?
And
Was it
Luke
you?
Shaw, what?
Like, we said Trippier is mixed race.
I didn't say that.
I said it, and then we're trying to work
But
out.
a lot, he mixed ways.
Bro, he's got curly perm hair.
He looks quarter black. Like.
He's got a shape art. Bro,
All right, we're going to go to the
That's why he's gone to Newcastle. Bro.
We're going to go to the two in midfield because we're playing a 5-2-3. Picks yourself. Two names right now.
Rice
Yeah,
and Bellingham,
Rice
yeah,
and Bellingham.
that's easy.
Easy, right? Yeah. No Calvin Phillips because that's what happened last
Nah.
time. No? All right, we'll take it to the front three now. All right, Kane picks himself, obviously, so that's done. Right wing slot?
Saka for me.
Saka.
That's done, yeah. There's one spot for the left wing slot. You've got a choice of Sterling, Rashford, Grealish, Foden. By the way, we haven't even included Maddison in our starting lineup.
I'm saying. Like, he's just
So what? Sterling, Foden, Rashford, Grealish, Madison
starts.
I
I'm
think
going to say Foden.
I think
starts, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
100%.
it's going to be
He's,
Sterling. I would like it to be Rashford.
I don't think Rashford starts.
I'm gonna say Rashford should start though.
No, we
why Rashford over Foden?
Rashford, just because right now he's playing at a really intense level. And I think like he offers something that the others don't offer.
Was
Like,
that pace? Is that it?
Pace and his ability
Directness.
to, like, just attack players.
Yeah,
Because England do not have anyone that goes one-on-one other than Saka.
and he's full of confidence right now, Rashford. Yeah,
I feel like he's got
and he's
link-
scoring.
He's got link up with Luke
So
Shaw
is
as
Foden
well.
as well, man.
Foden's not really scoring though,
Foden's scoring in bunches.
and also Foden's in a superstar Man City
Yeah.
team.
I don't
Rashford's
think-
still in an
I don't
you
think
up
saw
and
Madrid
coming
as well.
United
Like,
team.
He
Man.
came started. He didn't do nothing.
I don't think Foden's even an option. I think it's Sterling.
I think
or
he's an
Rashford.
option.
I just don't think he's going to start on the left wing. I don't think you're going to play Foden, Kane, and because Kane likes runners. You're going to need someone who can run in
True,
behind.
that's true. Yeah.
Foden's not the quickest. Foden's going to want to drop into the pockets that Kane drops into.
As
So
much as
feel
I
like
want it
you
to be
go-
Rashford, Sterling's going to start because
I
of
agree.
what
And
he did in
Sterling's
Euros.
been.
I'm
great.
not so sure. Like based on what he's done in the Euros, I know what you're saying. He'd probably start, but if Southgate was a bit smart, obviously he's probably not. If Southgate was a bit smarter, I reckon you start Rashford right now. On the confidence he's on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think it's a good game to start in Iran. Get Rashford going early because I
Yeah.
feel like Sterling's going to be Sterling no matter what.
Yeah.
I feel like Rashford, you need to get him up to the confidence up. Let him get a game against Iran. See if he can get a goal. Plus, you've got him and Shaw down the side. They know each other. They play well together.
But just putting on like a Southgate hat, he just knows when to play Sterling, I think.
If Sterling hadn't done what he'd done in the Euros, does he even get in this squad?
He gets in the squad.
He gets in the
Oh,
squad,
sorry.
I think, yeah.
He
does.
gets in the squad. But what I was going to say is, if he didn't do what he did in the Euros he's like Rashford. You know, like, if you give him too much time and space,
Yeah,
he's not going to do much.
Yeah.
But with like...
instinct. When
Yeah,
it's
he
on
starts
instinct.
bits,
Yeah.
bro, all the time.
No, the other thing with Sterling is, which I think that Ten Hag's working on, with Rashford on, is getting into the back post, getting those easy goals, which I feel like this year we've seen more of Rashford doing it. Obviously, he's been playing as a 9, but now that he's gone out to the left, we've seen him the last few weeks attacking the crosses from the right, which Sterling gets 3 or 4, 5 goals a year just from doing that. So I think he's better at that, and I think Rashford can do that. Plus, I think he's good in the air now, Rashford, out of nowhere.
Which is
It's
mad.
another
Yeah.
threat that we can offer. And like I said, Kane's going to want to drop into those pockets. You're going to need runners. So you're going to have a Saka, and then you're going to have a Rashford or a Sterling.
Yeah.
Whichever way round. Saka, I think, is guaranteed to start.
Guaranteed,
Unless he decides to play Sterling on the right.
Sorry, Tunji, did you say a name?
No, I'd say Sterling, because for me, and you guys can challenge me if you want, when I watch Rashford for United, I feel like he's more effective as a number 9
Really?
than as a winger.
No.
I think left wing's his...
All of his,
I don't know.
all of his goals this year come from when
They've
he
all
moved
come
over
from
to
the left, yeah.
And he just looks
But
more...
Every single one of
he
them,
looks
like,
sharp
statistically.
and like he's going to do more from the left.
Yeah.
Maybe he looks at the game differently.
He's not a number
Yeah,
9.
maybe, yeah.
man.
I don't think he's a number
He's not
9.
a
I
number
don't think he's
nine.
number 9, no.
He's a number
I feel like he's
9.
played better as a number 9 than he has
Do you reckon?
on the left.
Not this
For
year.
me, anyway, when I've watched him. But he's not watched him more.
He's
than
actually
me.
played good as a 9 this year, like in terms of like influencing the game beyond goals. But all of his goals, literally all of them, have come when we've moved him to the left. The 2 against you guys was when Ronaldo came on. The 1 against Liverpool was when Martial came on.
West Ham, he was on the
West
left.
Ham goal
Ronaldo
that
was
day
up
off the
front.
left when
Yeah.
Ronaldo was up front. Like, he doesn't have the back to goal game to be a number 9 as a focal point. So if you leave space in behind, he's good at running beyond. But just to be a focal point, I don't see it. So like playing off Kane, I think that's perfect for him to do the Son role,
Yeah.
running beyond.
Yeah. All right. So that's our starting lineup done. Yeah. Oh, did we choose one? Sorry. So who did you pick, Saib? Sterling.
Sterling.
Ryan, you picked Rashi. Naib? Foden?
Nah, you lot convinced me, innit? Because it doesn't make sense to have Foden and Kane in it, because he's going to be the more creative one. And then you have Rashford or Sterling running behind.
One name? Rashford or Sterling?
I don't like
Grealish?
I don't like either of them, man. Oh, fucking
Grealish.
What do you mean you don't?
Sterling, I'll just say Sterling. 'cause he's been reliable in it.
Oh, why are you so anti-United?
Every United player you've listed, he's like, I don't like him.
I don't
I don't
like
like
him.
him.
I'll be honest, innit?
Mention Trent. Man had the orgasm, bro.
All right, we've got 2 votes for Sterling, 1 vote for Rashi. I'm going to say Rashi. I'm
Vote
saying
Sterling.
Sterling, yeah. Sterling takes our left wing slot. I'm not happy with it because he's obviously off form, like heavily off form. I swear he's been playing left wing back.
He was
for
like that
Chelsea.
in the
Great
tournament in Euros as well.
But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
only
he was
basing
sick,
it
He
though.
on
had a
his-
Yeah, he was
terrible
poor
end to the
beforehand,
season,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
everyone's like, remember, they were like, does he deserve to start in it?
Yeah.
And he turned up.
You're right.
He's
you're
probably
right,
the
you're
best
right.
player.
And
Yeah,
not even
yeah,
that, like
yeah. You're
Rashford
right.
as well. What has he done for England? I don't remember anything.
He doesn't really get a chance though. That's why.
He was our best player at
He had
Euro
loads of chances.
2016.
Yeah, that was
He
like
was
6
brief.
years ago
Yeah.
when he was like
Yeah, but like
18.
you're asking what he did, innit? So I'm telling you.
That's not now though.
What do you mean?
No, but what's the point? Like,
He's not playing.
Bruv, don't talk to my cousin like that, yeah? Show some respect,
Shut your
bro.
mouth.
Don't ever answer back against him.
Shut your mouth, bro.
All right, listen, guys.
Put you all in the headlock.
That's our starting lineup. That was our World Cup squad as well. One quick question before we end the video. Boys, Sweet Caroline, is it coming home? Saib, take it away. Gas them up. England is coming
I'll give him start singing.
Sweet
No,
Caroline.
well, I mean, this probably leads on to my other question as well. Like,
Yeah, go for it.
it's good to have the hope in it. It's coming home with that. And I think because, everyone doubts England, we, like, the last 2 tournaments especially, we went far in it. But yeah, if we, semi-finals at least, I think. And if we don't, then Brazil, innit? Brazil all the way, bro. My boy Neymar.
Not even Anthony or nothing. All right, Ryan, is it coming home? Yes or no?
No. I want it to.
Any reason?
Yeah, man. put in the tough side of the draw. Like if we get through our group, we've got to go through like France and them guys. So that's the only reason.
You got to play the best teams to win it, though.
But not so early. I feel like England are a team that build their way into
True.
the tournament, innit?
But I think that's what makes us underdog as well. I feel like no one's expecting us to win, go through, but
But you know what? If Rashi just balls out, cuz
Rash and Trent,
Rash and Kane to bring it home.
All right, Nahib, is it coming home? Yes or no?
Unfortunately, no.
Any reason?
I think there's better teams around.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah, like you said, if they do win the group, that half of the tournament is quite difficult.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Me, I'm going to be honest, man. I agree with Nayab, man. I think the other teams are too good compared to us.
optimistic, man.
And we've just seen the France squad come out. Their squad's better than us. Brazil squad's better than us. Argentina squad's better than us. It's not looking too optimistic. But compared to what the England team's just done in the 2 tournaments, we should have a bit of faith. Tunjay, any optimism? Is it coming home?
No, I think they'll go out in the quarters.
Yeah. It sounds about right, innit?
Quarter's quite harsh. I think
Wait,
they
so-
could reach semis.
Hey, look, I'm saying it's not
reach
coming.
semis.
I'm saying it's not coming home, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you see me out with an England top on, screaming it's coming home, just mind your business.
The second I see Harry Kane score, I am
It's coming
getting
home. It's
gassed.
coming home.
It's coming home.
If Rashford
You
scores,
have it right now, so.
hey, if Rashford scores against Iran, he's the best player in the world. You man, relax.
100%.
But if you see me, don't say nothing.
Go around
100%.
the room, yeah. Like, Tundra, who's your second team that you're rooting for after England?
Oh, good question.
So I've said Brazil already, yeah. So
I thought I would say Brazil, you know.
Second team.
Yeah.
I'll say Portugal, man, for Ronaldo, to be honest.
Such a bread.
What are you choosing?
Argentina. I think they're my
Anti-United
favourites.
again.
Messi.
Anti-United.
Martinez, man.
Lisandro.
He's our best
Fair
player
enough.
right now.
He saved him.
Yeah,
He saved
fair
something.
enough.
He saved
Fair
something.
enough. Fair enough.
I hear you, yeah.
Go on, Nacho.
But I hear you. I hear you, but I can't have Messi winning one.
Trust.
I can't.
Same,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
same.
it doesn't feel right with Universe. Like, it's
Bro,
just-
no.
it's mad.
If he does it and Ronaldo does,
Yeah, I know, it's quite-
no.
Yeah.
So look,
It'll end the debate.
But
It will end the
you know,
debate.
Like, if it wasn't Brazil,
Not in my
I'm
mind.
rooting Portugal. So, yeah, it's not really ending the debate. But I'm rooting Portugal, yeah, for Ronaldo to win it. So you know you said, yeah, if Messi wins one, it doesn't feel right.
But if Ronaldo wins
yeah,
it,
if Ronaldo
debate
wins
is
it,
over. Yeah, debate is over.
But hear me out, yeah. I want Argentina to do well for Lisandro, but I want Messi to miss the decisive penalty in a game that they go out in. That's what I want. I'm a hater.
Miss 5
even
citizens.
though he's the best.
You know what's
I
peak
just
as
don't want
well?
it to win a
Brazil
World Cup.
could play Argentina in the semi-finals.
No way. That's
Yeah.
mad.
Obviously,
Yeah.
they're gonna beat
No,
everyone.
that's calm. Neymar.
So
Neymar
it's
and
out
Anthony.
Brazil, Argentina.
Yeah, then I'm rocking for Brazil because you got Neymar, you got Anthony, you got
France.
Casemiro, you got Fred.
It's gonna be vibe as well. Like
I want
the O2 of Brazil.
I want Benzema to get a World Cup in it. I want Benz, but I don't want them to back it. at the
Yeah,
same time.
that sounds like too much,
There's,
innit?
there's no Pogba, there's no Martial. Varane, you've already got bare stuff, so it's cool. So I'm probably gonna go with Portugal and Brazil, or Brazil.
Who'd you say?
I said
I said
Argentina.
innit? He said Messi.
Saib, you said.
He said Trent.
Brazil.
Brazil and Portugal.
He said
Trent.
He said Trent.
Tunjay, who's your favourite player for England for this tournament coming up?
Harry Kane for me, obviously, for obvious reasons. So yeah, he's one of our own. So
One of
go
our
for
own.
him.
All right, other than Harry Kane?
Saka.
Yeah,
for
I
me,
knew he was
will be
gonna say that.
second after. Well, obviously, I'm biased, so.
Yeah.
Tunji was the last guy who saved Harry Kane's penalty. in school.
Yeah, I know. I watched the episode.
Mad.
Oh,
Mad.
Hey,
Split.
Trent.
Naib, who's your favourite England player?
It's Trent, but he doesn't want to say it.
Trust.
You know it.
You
innit?
put him
Last
on the
tournament it
spot,
was
like.
Jack Grealish, isn't it? But he's at sea
Yeah.
and he's quite shit now. But Jude Bellingham. He's
Shout.
quality, man.
Yeah.
Shout. Ryan,
Rashi, man, come on.
favourite England player?
My favorite United player, bro.
Not Maguire.
But second, it would be Jack Grealish. It's my guy. Even though he plays for City,
But
he
he-
don't really play for City.
Yeah, that's. I was. But even he's not really going to play for England either, though. But he's still your favourite player.
He just has that it factor,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He just
Cool.
Good trim in it, so.
That's how Bellingham gets my top two as well.
What's
Bellingham, yeah, Bellingham and Grealish.
Because we assume Sancho's not going in it.
Yeah.
So-
And
Oh,
Sancho
yeah,
would have
that's
been
So shit.
Sancho would have been
We
there,
assume
bro.
Sancho
Sancho
would have been that
would
guy, man.
He's in that playing right now. with two
Listen,
bags.
Southgate. There's one thing you did right. It's dropping Sancho from everything. I rate you.
Hey, Saib, one question. Rashford's trim. What do you rate? I think it's the worst trim I've seen.
But right now, do you know why he's doing that? I've clocked it as well, yeah. Because he's trying to get back to his old self. When he first started United, he had just the one blade.
When you got all scruffy and that.
yeah,
Yeah.
scruffing that.
Yeah.
And I think footballers do think like that sometimes.
100%.
they go back to like a dead trim or
Yeah.
like they do nothing. Just
You got to humble yourself a little, innit? Yeah, I get that.
I do a padding every week, man.
Yeah.
I think his trim now is calm. I think before it's been bad.
You know when they do the whole noodles,
Yeah.
now
Now-
relax, man.
Now he's got a shape up and he's got the one length.
Yeah.
It's keeping it simple, innit?
Yeah, man.
Know your lane, like me.
He don't have the fade and all that, but he looks calm.
All right, my favourite player, obviously, other than Kane. Kane's obviously my favourite player. Other than that,
You said the same things in 2 different ways.
You know when you're trying to fill out the essay
I think you
content.
keep that, man.
all right, who's my favourite player other than Kane? Like, that actually will start.
Who's gonna surprise you?
It's gonna be Rice, bro. You mention that guy every week, bro.
What's Alex?
No, it's probably Rashford, to be honest. Who's a surprise?
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to surprise you?
Yeah.
In a World
Man
Cup?
got onto
or-
me about Rash and then said Rash.
In the
Can
World
you
Cup or
believe
England
it?
team?
In the England team. Because we had Saka.
Naib's asking,
we
who
had,
do you think's going to surprise you?
Rashford.
we had Saka last tournament, so who's gonna be this time?
Rash.
Rashford. Oh yeah, it makes a
think
good
I
story.
think he's
Yeah,
gonna have a good
it's a good story.
So
innit,
that's a
like.
good shot.
I like the sound.
I like that one as well.
Tunji?
Well, for England.
Who do you think's going to surprise you, England?
Now Sterling might have that shit form still, and then he gets dropped.
Do you know what? Like,
Comes in.
It's a shout.
bit of a random one. Luke Shaw. I feel like he's gonna.
We had one last tournament.
He was the player
Yeah.
of the tour.
Yeah,
I feel like-
No, but I get what he's saying. It's
But
kind,
he-
Yeah.
You kind of forget about what he'd done
Oh yeah,
before.
true,
now.
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
I kind of feel like he'll come out of his shadow a bit more. Like.
Roberto Carlos is back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Carlos,
Sure,
yeah.
better.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
Rob Carlos commented on his Insta. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That was mad. That was crazy times, bro. Anyway, guys, it's coming home. As you can see from our video, hopefully you lot enjoy the World Cup. We're going to watch it as well. The second I see Harry Kane score a goal, it's coming home. Thanks to my guests for coming. I'm going to take it around the room quickly. Saib, anything to
Peace
say?
out.
Right.
Rash, do me proud, bro.
Naib, thanks for coming. Anything to say?
Nice. Thanks for having me. And
Shout out Trent.
shout out Trent.
Honor to have my little baby cousin on here. Tunji.
One message: it's coming home.
It's coming home. You heard it here first. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video right now. Not enough of you are liking it. Go check out the TikToks. It's blowing up somewhere.
After this episode, you're going to hit 200.
Subscribe to the channel. I want to hit 200 subscribers before the World Cup starts. I'm Adnan. I'm your host. This is the Between the Lines podcast. See you on the next one. Peace out.
Between